Hey guys, happy Wednesday night. So I want to pop on here quickly. I have not done this, my bad, in about, I think probably 2 months, so probably since the new year. I want to do the unboxing of my ER box, okay, that comes every month, okay? It's been kind of a crazy day. Hey Emily, it's been kind of a crazy day, and I have a little bit of time before I have to go pick my daughter up from swim, so I wanted to touch base with you guys, okay? All right, so here's the deal. I've kind of laid stuff out because it's a lot of stuff. I got a Big Daddy box, comme ça, okay? You see that sticker there? It says YL Go Plus. That is the option, okay, that they have offered that's basically like setting yourself for Amazon Prime, okay? So we always talk about this as a wellness box, which it is, and you get to change it up every month, which is amazing. You get points back, which is amazing. You get discounts, you get freebies, etc. But they also offer when you sign up, so you can either like do regular, you can pick your own shipping, or you can do YL Go or YL Go Plus. And the great things about both those options is you can, if you do YL Go, you get all of your essential rewards for the year, okay, for free. Hey, Jen. So for $59, you get every ER order that you ever processed for the $59. It gets shipped to you, okay? So that's awesome. You always have the option of, at that point, if you want to overnight something, like let's say you really need your products or you're doing, and you ran out of something, you can actually increase that for an additional $10. You can just push it through and they'll overnight it to you, okay? That's awesome. You can do YL Go Plus, which is I do. Because we get big orders every month, I do 300, 400 PV every month because we've done massive transfer buying in our house, and I'll explain that to you in a second. I always do YL Go Plus because I get points. So I place an order for my ER, and then the next day, all these points appear, okay? I go in and place quick orders. I'm gonna go, my daughter needs some amino wise because she's an athlete and she really needs for recovery. We need some more pure protein powder that I need to do, and I need to get some more of my favorite coconut hand cream that is like my absolute jam, and I keep it downstairs for everything. So I'm gonna go and place that order, and I'll get all that stuff for free. So the cool thing about being YL Go Plus is you get 13 auto ships, is what they refer to it, and those are your ER, and then you get up to 24 within the year of quick ships, okay? So basically for $129, I get everything that I order, unless I overnight it, for $129 for the entire year. So it's like a massive bonus. It's like the same thing you pay a fee. Hey, Elaine, you pay a fee that you would like you would for Amazon Prime. Okay, so that's just a little backside behind that. All right, so let's get into it before I have to go pick up from swim. So there's a couple things every month that have been non-negotiable that we get all the time. I'm gonna start with it. Okay, Ningxia. Here's the deal. This is the big box, okay? We get the family pack, okay? It's actually an essential awards option. It comes with 4 bottles, comme ça, and a 30 pack that looks like the little ones you guys all got in your starter kit. Hey guys, I guess, happy Wednesday. All right, okay, so we get a 30 pack like this. These are great. You can throw them in your purse, you can throw them in your car, your kids can take them in lunch boxes, okay? You can drink them straight up like this, rip the tab and do that, or you can add it to whatever you want. Every day, usually my kids take these to school, sometimes I'll throw them in a purse. If I'm traveling, these are what I bring with me. I pack them in suitcases, they're easy. But every day I do the red drink, which I think we've talked about until our heads popped off. I'm gonna tell you again. I save these bottles. Braden was asking me tonight why I have 15 of them under my sink next to my thieves, because I save them and I give them to people. So I take 2 ounces every day of Ningxia, okay? Fill the rest with water. I put sulfurzyme powder into this, and then a couple essential oils, depending on what I'm in the mood for. I will tell you one of my favorites is grapefruit and lime to add in here. I will also sometimes put like frankincense and stuff into it because it's extremely good to get those into your body. So essential oils are amazing for your skin, being topically and obviously diffusing, but having them internal is amazing as well. So I do that, and I do the sulfurzyme powder, very importantly, because it has a prebiotic in it, okay? And if you guys watched my video from the other day, I had to go and take an antibiotic, which is not making me very happy because I had a wee bit of a like cellulitis kind of infection in my finger. And so I'm doubling down on all my probiotics and prebiotics to make sure that my gut stays super healthy. And I don't get sick because I have not been sick this winter. Knock on whatever. Okay, so on that note, 2 things that we also always get. The Kids Sense pre and probiotic. Again, the reason why they put the pre into the kids ones, and I can show you guys what these look like, is because it's a lot of kids do not get a great diet. Plenty of people ask me all the time, because I'm a big gut person, Can I take these as an adult? The answer is absolutely yes. If you do, I always suggest people, depending if you've never taken a prebiotic before, start off with one. If you feel like it is not increasing, we can have a conversation about it. I know, isn't the sulfurzyme powder amazing, Jen? We can have a conversation about it. If you feel like it's not increasing your digestion and getting things to flow more normally, okay, there is definitely, I always say I'm not gonna have a massive conversation about it, but there's definitely a way that things are supposed to look and feel coming out. Start with one. I personally would take 2 a day, okay? For me right now with antibiotic, I would take 4. So I am actually alternating between this, my sulfurzyme drink that I take every day that has the pre and probiotic. So, and just as a benefit to the sulfurzyme, guys, sulfurzyme is really to make your hair shiny, your skin glow, your nails grow. It helps with all of those and all the joints and ligaments in your body. So it's a win-win on both sides, okay? They just happen to infuse it with a prebiotic. And for you guys to understand what a prebiotic is, your gut needs something positive to eat. So kombucha is really popular right now in fermented foods. People are always talking about that for gut digestion. When you put those things into your stomach and then you put a probiotic into your belly, it has something to eat on, and that means that it eats and the bacteria gets good and healthy and strong and large, and it keeps your gut healthy. But if you're just taking a probiotic and there's nothing positive for eat on, you just kind of like, you're wasting it through your body. That's why I always tell people, if they really feel like they need it, always add in a prebiotic. And it is super, super hard, and I've been doing this for a long time, to find something that has a prebiotic in it. So I'm super psyched the sulfurzyme powder has it in there, and it is powder. There are 2 options. You can get capsules and powder. You want to have the powder if you're looking for the prebiotic, okay? Or buy the kid scent ones. There are 30 in here. So like if you have 3 kids, you're buying 3 packs of these, okay? They are sweet. They do taste, they have xylitol in them, so it's not sugar, so it's not that bad for you. What's up, buddy?
Can I put you on 1 keto?
Okay, go. So they have, sorry, interruption from the kid. What was I saying? Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to it because I got distracted by Braden. Sorry. Okay, so I should do more gut stuff. Okay, so but most of the time, what I take personally, because I'm taking the sulfurzyme because it has the prebiotic in it, I take Life 9, okay? This is the adult prebiotic, adult in the sense of like my teenage girls both take this as well, okay? They like this, it's easy. Even my son who's 10 can take this as well. I use this all the time. One of the main reasons why I love their supplements, and I've been taking supplements for years, guys, is because they're always infused with essential oils. And so it's great to be able to know that I'm actually getting my body infused with essential oils at the exact time. And the essential oils, because remember, they're super high in antioxidants. They help keep your body healthy, right? So it's a win-win on so many different levels, especially with digestion, okay? So those are 2 things that, okay, Ningxia, Probiotic Kids Sense, and Life 9 every month, non-negotiable, okay? So let's see what else I got in here. So let's see. Okay, so I got the Super C chewable vitamin C's. I always like to have vitamin C on hand for my family, and we just because if I feel like anyone's getting any sort of anything besides me dosing them with thieves and doing a whole bunch of other things, I always want to make sure that we have vitamin C, especially when people start to get run down. I have 2 kids right now who are really heavy into sports, and I will tell you that their bodies they need to keep their bodies super strong. So sometimes making sure that they're taking vitamin C every day, they're chewable and they taste good. I'm going to start all of these products. I'm going to give you guys more information about over the course of the month. Hey, Steph, but I want to just kind of give you an overview tonight. So ask me questions if you have any specific questions, and then we're going to go into more detail. Okay, so one of my favorite oils, Motivation. I was totally out of this. If you guys have not smelled this, and on that topic, okay, I am having a Sniffin' sample party next Thursday, the 14th at my house. This is one of the best opportunities for you guys to come and actually try things. I'm going to have out all the products that we use in our house, okay? So this isn't just me talking about stuff that we like, that I'm not selling you anything, okay? These are actually things we use in our life as a lifestyle. So I want you guys to come and actually see them. So you can see the face creams that I use from Young Living. You can see that, you can taste the Ningxia. You can see the laundry detergent. There will be everything that's possibly out, including my walls of oils, okay? And the good thing for me is when you come, like I have a wall here, I have a wall in my office, you guys can actually just come and physically smell them, which is nice. And everybody who comes, I'm going to do the Itovi scan, which helps us do a little bit deeper dive into what your body needs, okay? Motivation. So the cool thing about Young Living is it does exactly what it says it's going to do, right? You're looking to get motivated. I don't know if I really, oh, she loves to smell motivation. Yeah, I mean, I think this is like a good one. Jen had talked earlier about mindfulness in kids, and I think you're thinking about it, well, on the flip side, if you're trying to get your kids to like do something, you crank this baby in the diffuser, but I still think, straight up on you, it smells amazing as a perfume, okay? Anyway, okay, so motivation I had to replace, all right? So if you're noticing, majority of the stuff I'm actually purchasing, because I have a lot of essential oils, is I've transfer bought a lot of our products, okay? So next is the laundry detergent, and yes, it is the weest little bottle I've ever seen, okay? This is actually, it has a little tiny cap. This is super, 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 super concentrated. I actually spoke to customer service on the phone about this today because I had a friend who had gotten it and there was a little bit of a leak, and I was asking why. And they're like, because the concentration level in the Thieves is so high that sometimes it starts to leak while it's delivering, okay? And sometimes it actually has to do with the fact that the temperatures are extremely cold and hot, but it was just an interesting conversation. I'm actually going to do a separate video on this for you guys. This detergent can be cut in half, actually can be put into large, they look like almost conditioner bottles that I bought on Amazon. I'm gonna do that, show you guys how to split this in half. So this is 64 loads. We are a family of 5, okay? This lasts us much more than a month, and I will tell you at least 1 or 2 of us is actually doing laundry a day, okay? So I'm gonna do an entire video on how to split this in half and add a little bonus Thieves cleaner, because I always do. And sometimes I will add an additional oil, like a lemon or a purification, to do it as well, but I will explain that to you. So I love this stuff, super easy, smells amazing. But the awesome thing is, guys, it's so tiny. You could whip up a quick batch if you're going on vacation, or you just actually just grab this and just throw it in your car, right? If you're going away to the beach. So that's awesome. Okay, I'm trying to think. I laid out all this stuff. Okay, so everybody knows I don't do makeup, but I do lip gloss. So my favorite, and they always come, so the Savvy is, you know, they always have like their fun little boxes and everything like that. So the Savvy lip glosses, I think, are the bomb, okay? Super light, super bright. So just like, I'll show you. They give me, so first of all, they have essential oils in them, so they make your lips tingle. Yeah, I don't even look like I can put on makeup. I appreciate that. You guys are probably all laughing at me. Okay. But it gives me a little bit of color, so I don't look like a dead person. Feels amazing. And I use this all the time. I have them like in my car and everything, so I had run out, so I want to get this one. This one's a very neutral. This one is, so this is the problem. I apparently need to start getting myself some readers, because they make my only complaint is it's the tiniest label there. Okay, this is Embrace, so it's super light. Okay, it's almost clear for everybody out there who wants to know that. But I love them. Okay, all right, now we are going to talk about. So let's talk about the different levels. Okay. That is everything that I bought this month for my ER order, okay? There's a bunch of other stuff that I'll be purchasing, as I said, because I have tons of points through my quick orders, and then my husband actually has his own ER order that comes in every month, okay? Because he has, the benefit for us is amazing to have both of us doing it, because we're getting points back, we're getting cash back, we're getting all this other stuff back, and then we get more free stuff, so it's amazing for us. And I will talk about that in a little bit. But so there's 4 levels, okay? So you have 300 PV. So everything that I'm going to talk about right now, if you spend 300 PV, so PV means personal volume, and it's essentially $300, give or take. Not every product is dollar for PV. Like I always give the example of Rose Essential Oil. Rose Essential Oil is $197. You get, I think it's 97 PV, because sometimes they don't line up. Same thing with diffusers, okay? The reason why it doesn't line up is because one 5 ml bottle, okay, 22 pounds of rose petals to make one bottle, okay? That's how pure it is. And it is very pure. I mean, you need very little bit. I put 1 drop into my face serum that lasts me over a month and a half, okay? And I use it as a spritzer spray as well. The smell is very strong, it's very potent, but it's just showing the quality of how much you need to actually make one small bottle, okay? So everything I'm gonna talk about now, I got for spending my 300 PV. So this is just random everyday stuff that we use, okay? This is stuff they absolutely need to have, and so no, why not buy that? So I got, what am I looking at? Okay, my dish soap. Okay, so first of all, this March Madness, as I'm calling it, makes me so incredibly happy. Thieves was my gateway oil. I think it is I put it on my feet every day, morning and night. I diffuse around my house. I clean my entire house with it. I have a sore throat, I squirt it down the back of my throat. I have a sore throat, I use a honey bomb. You name it, I get the stink out of things. I wash laundry with it. Everything, wash toilets with it. I use Thieves for everything. So I love this dish soap. Again, this one can be cut in half. Actually, Jen did a video a long time ago. So if you guys go into the search bar and type in Thieves, or actually go to units and type in look at Thieves, you can actually see how she split it in half. You can use it again because they're so concentrated. You can split this in half. We can do another video as well on this, but I want you guys to know this. Notice a couple things about this. This is almost clear. Okay, this is like one of my new favorite topics to talk about. A lot of people have detergents and stuff in their house that is not of a natural color. Like maybe it's bright green or bright blue or even pink. Those are colors that are not really made in nature, okay? And certainly you should not be cleaning your dishes with. I want you guys just to think about what's in stuff and what's not. Start looking at the back of your labels, okay? Knowing that, so the cool thing is about Thieves, it cleans everything. And then it's really good for our immune system. So if I clean my dishes and they're clean and I'm cleaning it with Thieves and then I eat off the plate that had the Thieves on it, I'm actually boosting my immune system. And I'm not taxing my immune system because I'm using a plant-based product to do that. So this makes me so happy. And I will go into a little bit more detail about why the advantages of all things Thieves in another discussion, but I don't want to run over because I always babble too much, so I'm sorry. Okay, this makes me the most happy. I'm gonna admit something to you guys. I've never used it. Okay, this is the fruit and vegetable soak, and I am going to do a demonstration for you guys about how disgustingly gross all of our fruits and vegetables are. And even though we might rinse them, and even sometimes like I'll squirt my little Thieves and wash the apples off and stuff like that, still tons of stuff on it. Even if you're getting organic, even if they say they're not sprayed, there's still waxes on them and stuff like that. And my children, especially my youngest son, will eat like upwards of like 10 apples a day. So we really need to make sure that it's clean. So that's a bad for me. And everyone's been kind of making fun of me and telling me I need to get this. So when I found out it was part of the free promos, I'm like, okay, so I don't have to buy this stuff this month and it'll come into me for free. So I'm super excited about this, and I will show everybody the dirty details of what comes out of your fruit and vegetables. Okay. Hand soap, these are all over my house. Love them. I buy a big it's a big bottle like this. It's plastic about this size, and I just refill these suckers all over the house, okay? It smells amazing. It cleans my hands, doesn't hurt my body, immune boosting, all the same things, okay? It's just in a different form. If you do love, I know, Farrah, I'm so excited about it, and we're gonna see how dirty our food is. If you do love to have, and I appreciate this because sometimes I do, beautifully aesthetically pleasing, soap pumps, you can absolutely still use this like you could any foaming soap. Just remember, if you don't have an actually foaming pumper like this, it's gonna come out more in a liquid form. It's totally the same thing. You just need to scrub your hands together to get that lathery soapy thing. You're not gonna get the pump foam, some aspect of it. So if you want to have them in the pretty containers, you can absolutely do that. You don't have to keep them into like it says Thieves and stuff like that. I totally understand everyone's jam with what they want to do. Okay. And then I got another free bottle of cleaner, which, who doesn't need enough of these? We cleaned everything with it. I have showed you guys a couple times. I actually have spray caps that I bought on Amazon that I save these bottles now, and I actually then just take the cap full from the new one, put it in here, fill the rest with water, and I clean the house with it. They're under all of our sinks. I have them in my car. We have them in the basement to clean all of our yoga mats. I spray this onto, I use it like a stain stick. The kids have dirty clothes, stain goes right on it. That's what I do. I pull it from underneath the sink and I spray as a stain stick for that before I actually wash the clothes, okay? And there are different recipes if you actually want to make a stain stick, like a stick. I'm super lazy and I just spray things, okay? Braden spilled Ningxia. Yep. All over a white t-shirt one morning, and I looked like a crazy person. I just basically shot him up on his whole shirt, and the whole thing came out. I mean, he couldn't wear the shirt to school because it was completely soaked, but the whole thing came out within like 2 seconds, which was awesome. Jen just told something really nice, because of course Jen knows this. Amazon has mason jars with foaming soap pumps. Of course you know this. Jen, will you put the link in there? Because I think that's cool for people to know, because that's amazing. All right, so I have wash, dish soap, sleeves, cleaner. All right, and I got fun little towels. Which is awesome. So I clean my whole, we clean everything with the like rags and stuff like this. These are the microfiber. They're great. They're super cute. They're whatever, monogrammed. I have 2 of them. I actually was thinking that I might take one to yoga to use for like sweating it up, but these are super cute. They're like, remember those little baby hoodies that everyone used to have? Okay. It's just nice they gave them to me. I mean, I'm all for like, if you want to give me free stuff that actually I can wash and be clean. So it's super cute. Okay. Now let's talk about the oils I got for freebies. We already talked about motivation, that one I paid for. Okay, so the 100 PV level, if you spend $100, you're going to get a bottle of orange essential oil, okay? This is white, so it is part of the Vitality line, which means you can consume it. Orange by itself actually smells amazing to diffuse. It actually wakes you up and infuses, like just makes everything feel light and bright. There have been multiple studies, and I will just say this quickly. My kids, when Ava, so she's in high school now, when she first started elementary school and they did MCAS, they used to give out Jolly Ranchers. And the year that she started, the principal, who was new to the school system, said no more Jolly Ranchers, because what happens when you have sugar? You spike up, you spike down, kids go crazy, can't sit still. All the children were BS, as you can imagine, but she implemented the fact that everyone could have oranges. So we did a lot of clementines. I was PTO president at the time. We bought clementines for everybody and cheese sticks. So protein, and then as soon as you crack open an orange, it actually invigorates you and wakes you up. And I can reiterate this because soccer teams use oranges. And when Ava was traveling as an athlete in Florida and it was hot, they were cracking open oranges and stuff like that. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate you putting that in there. So Jen put the link in here, guys, for the foaming product, the foaming mason jar, which is super cute. And of course, I don't have to go into Amazon. Okay, so orange is amazing. Tastes awesome if you drop it in your water. You can put it into vanilla if you're big into cooking, icing and stuff like that. Drop that in, and it's great for salad dressing. So you can mix this with there's a couple different recipes I can tell you guys about. We can put them in there in a little bit, but any kind of vinaigrette. Okay. Of course, they gave me 5 ml of Thieves. I mean, they're giving away all this Thieves stuff. They gotta give me more. There is never enough of this in my life. I literally use it for everything. It is kind of my go-to immune boosting, amazing, etc. And you can tell that it's amazing, right? Because they've been able to create an entire line of products. My double chin, okay, that we all use. And my laundry soap over there, okay? Now, last one. Kunzia. Now, I actually am not going to open this one because I have Kunzia in the room. Kunzia was released at convention last year, which I went to, and I'm so excited to go. It's going to be in July. Anybody who wants to come, it doesn't matter what capacity you are with Young Living, as long as you're a member. We have a blast. We go and have fun, and the coolest thing is we get to see the fields. But they always release new products, okay? And last year, Kunzia was released. It is actually a single oil, and it is found in Australia and off the coast of New Zealand, okay? I know Jen loves to diffuse it, and she has a couple recipes and she can put them in here as well. I do diffuse it every once in a while, but I'm telling you, the one thing I actually use it for is my face. It actually helps to lighten and brighten your skin, and can help with just acne scars and stuff. I actually had put a video. I found a woman. It was a YouTube video. Her name is Nicole Perez. You guys can Google this. It's in the Oil Collaborative group. And she was talking about, she has very oily, porous, large pored, acne cystic skin. And she said she started adding the Kunzia into her routine right after it was released. And within 3 days, she started to notice a massive difference with her skin. Okay. So this is another one that you get, which is super cool. It smells amazingly light and bright. I actually did diffuse it the other day in my diffuser, and I actually added 2 drops of peppermint to kind of give it a little extra kick for me. But everyone has their own ways of playing around stuff. Again, the cool thing is when you guys come next week on Thursday, you can smell all this stuff. So it's not just me saying oh, it's light and bright and blah, 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 but it's all there. Okay. So that's the breakdown. Depending on the levels, there's the 100 PV, 190, 250, and 300. Okay. I am going to spend a massive amount of time talking to you guys about transfer buying, because I want you to understand that this is a wellness company and a wellness line, and there's so many options of things that you can do and try. And I do respect the fact that people want to actually see and touch and taste them. So that's what next week's event's going to be about. Again, if you can't make that, I'm happy to sit with you at any point. Everybody is, and do that and send samples if you guys are not local, and we can have a deeper conversation about that anytime. Okay. So that's it. That's my box. That's my wellness box. for the month, which I'm super excited about because I got all my Thieves stuff for free and I have to pay for it. So I hope you guys have an awesome night. I need to stop saying I need to go pick Rona up from the swimming pool because she gets out in about 35 seconds. So I appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you have any more questions, keep on asking them. I will check in a little bit later on, and have an amazing evening. Okay, bye.